East New York, where the weak don't survive. Concrete baptism, where the real come alive. Baptized in the gutter where the blood runs thick. Concrete christening souls with a Louisville stick. First body at 14, now my conscience is stained. Every scar's a sermon from the streets where I'm trained. Corner's my cathedral where the sinners confess. Spitting fire through the smoke of this urban mess. Homie caught a hot one, left his brains on the wall. Concrete baptism where the mighty still fall. I'm carving my gospel with a rusty blade. Every bar's a bullet in this war that we've made. Concrete baptism, drowning in the pain. Concrete baptism, drowning in the pain. Concrete baptism, drowning in the pain. Concrete baptism, driving us insane. Streets preach violence with a deacon's cold stare. Death's the only angel floating through the air. My mother's tears dried up when I caught my first case. Now I'm spitting raw truth with the devil's embrace. Fiends line the block like a funeral parade, while I'm dodging the reaper with the choices I made. Every rhyme's a knife, cutting deep through the bone. Concrete baptism in this hellish war zone. The system feeds us poison and they watch us decay, but my bars stay blazing through the night and the day. Concrete baptism, drowning in the pain. Concrete baptism, drowning in the pain. Concrete baptism, drowning in the pain. Concrete baptism, driving us insane. I walk with the ghosts of the ones who fell first. Every street's a graveyard, every corner's cursed. I'm spitting for the soldiers who still fight every day, for the ones who won't bow when the system says pray. Concrete baptism, carve my name in the stone. Every bar's a war cry for the lost and alone. This my underground ode to the streets that made me. Concrete baptism, forever I'll be free. Blood, sweat, and rhymes in this battlefield war. Concrete baptism, this is what we die for. Concrete baptism, 94. Where the real ones bleed. This my anthem for the streets, planting violence like seeds.
95 Harlem, where the snakes run deep. 95 Harlem, where the snakes run deep. Serpent's tongue, secrets that we keep.
Serpent's tongue speaking lies in the dark. Venom in the words leave a poisonous mark. Politicians promise heaven but deliver hell, while the serpent's tongue weaves its evil spell. Homie turn informant, slither to the feds. Serpent's tongue whispers, got my brothers dead. Every bar's anti-venom for the lies they spread. Serpent's tongue hissing inside my head. I'm exposing all the snakes in this concrete garden. Serpent's tongue asks for no pardon. Serpent's tongue hissing through the night, poison in the words, stealing all our sight. Through the venom we fight for the truth and right. Serpent's tongue bringing endless fright. Dealers on the corner with a serpent smile, selling death to kids, been doing it a while. Preachers in the pulpit with forked tongue prayers, while the serpent's congregation climbs the devil's stairs. Teachers in the schools with a poisonous plan. Serpent's tongue programming every woman and man. Every verse cuts deep through the serpent's hide. Serpent's tongue got nowhere to hide. I'm spitting truth serum for the mentally blind. Serpent's tongue messing with the mind. Serpent's tongue hissing through the night, poison in the words, stealing all our sight. Through the venom we fight for the truth and right. Serpent's tongue bringing endless fright.
Serpent's tongue, serpent endless fright. Serpent's tongue bringing endless fright.
Yeah, now I've learned to speak the serpent's language, turn they poison words into verbal damage. I'm spitting for the ones who see through the lies, for the truth seekers with fire in their eyes. Every bar's a blade cutting through the seat. Serpent's tongue beneath these concrete feet. This my underground warning for the truly aware. Serpent's tongue, poison floating in the air. In the garden of snakes, hear my voice arise. Serpent's tongue, truth behind their lies. Serpent's tongue, serpent's tongue, serpent's tongue, serpent's tongue, serpent's tongue.
95, where the snakes reveal. This my anthem for the truth, for the wounds that won't heal. 95, where the snakes reveal. This my anthem for the truth, for the wounds that won't heal.
94, Brooklyn, where the system devours. Wolves in the machinery. Down the hours. Wolves in the machinery. Down the hours.
They built a machine to consume my dreams. Wolves in the gears, nothing's quite what it seems. Judges throwing gavels like they tossing dice, while the poor pay the ultimate sacrifice. Cops are the hounds and we're the hunted prey. In this concrete jungle where the wolves hold sway. Every law's a trap, every rule's a snare. Wolves in the machinery breathing poison air. I'm spitting revolution through my broken teeth. Every bar's a weapon for the ones beneath.
Wolves in the machinery, grinding us down. Cogs in the engine, buried underground. Through the years we fight for our sacred ground. Wolves in the machinery.
Hear that rebel sound. Politicians feast while the children starve. Wolves in three-piece suits with a heart they carve. They program our minds through the media screen. Feed us poison dreams in their capitalist machine. Schools are factories, cranking out the slaves, while the wolves get richer, digging all our graves. Every vote's a lie, every promise fake. Wolves in the machinery for their own damn sake. I'm breaking down the system with my rebel rhymes, exposing all the wolves and their bloody crimes.
Wolves in the machinery,
Grinding us down,
cogs in the engine.
buried underground.
Through the years we fight for our sacred ground. Wolves in the machinery.
Hear that rebel sound. Time to break the gears and stop the machine. Wolves have had their feast, now it's time to clean. I'm spitting for the rebels who won't play their game, for the ones who see through their lies and shame. Every verse a wrench thrown into their plan. Wolves in the machinery, I'll make my stand. It's my underground war cry for the truly free. Wolves in the machinery, they can't capture me. In the ruins of the system, hear my voice arise. Wolves in the machinery, truth behind their lies.
Wolves in the machinery. Wolves in the machinery.
This my anthem for rebellion, for a brand new day.
South Central where the war never ends. Blood Meridian where no soul transcends. Blood Meridian, painted red on the walls, where the strong survive and the weakest falls. Every block's a battlefield, every corner's a trench. Bodies drop like rainfall, blood's an awful stench. My homies in a body bag, dreams scattered in dust. In this blood meridian, kill or die you must. Shells rain from the heavens like a violent storm, while I'm ducking and weaving, keeping my soul warm. Every bar's a bullet fired straight from my heart. Blood meridians, where legends and cowards part. Blood meridian,
Where the bullets sing. That's the only ground for the streets, dark king. Through the smoke we rise on violent wing. Blood Meridian, hear that gunshot ring. Blood Meridian, where the bullets sing. That's the only ground for the streets, dark king. Through the smoke we rise on violent wing. Blood Meridian, hear that gunshot ring.
territory marked in crimson on the avenue. Young soldiers march to war, barely 22. Mothers bury children, for they this blood meridian where angels fear to cry. I've seen good men corrupted by the violent game, where humanity's forgotten and death has no shame. Every sunrise brings another funeral march. Blood meridian's gospel leave the soul parched. I'm spitting for the fallen who never got their say. Blood meridian claims another soul today. Blood meridian, where the bullets sing. Death's the only crown for the street star king. Through the smoke we rise on violent wing. Blood meridian, hear that gunshot ring. Blood meridian, where the bullets sing. Death's the only crown for the street star king. Through the smoke we rise on violent wing. Blood meridian, hear that gunshot ring. Now I walk through the valley of the shadow of death. Blood meridian's air steals away my breath. I'm spitting for the warriors still standing tall, for the ones who keep fighting, know they bound to fall. Every verse a war cry in this hellish scene. Blood meridian's nightmare, most violent dream. This my underground elegy for the battle scarred. Blood meridian made us all mentally marred. In the silence after gunfire, hear my voice arise. Blood meridian's truth behind these bloodshot eyes. Blood meridian, 94, where the warriors bleed. This my anthem for the war, for the violent deed. Blood meridian, where the warriors bleed. This my anthem for the war, for the violent deed. Blood meridian.
95, Bellevue, where the mind goes to die. Asylum Cipher, hear my sanity cry. On my video, my mom go to the wall. On my video, my mom go to the wall.
Locked in the asylum on my twisted mind. Asylum Cipher where the truth's hard to find. Padded walls echo with the screams from my past. Medication can't numb what's built to last. Straight jacket thoughts keep my spirit confined, while I'm spitting mad bars to free up my mind. Doctors can't fathom what the streets have done. Asylum Cipher where my wars never won. Every verse is therapy for the mentally scarred. Asylum Cipher's made my soul battle hard.
Asylum Cipher spinning around in my head. Voices whisper secrets of the walking dead. Through the madness we fight for the truth to be said.
Asylum Cipher where sanity's fled. Group therapy sessions with the criminally insane. Each one got stories driving them to the pain. Johnny killed his mother, Susan burned her kids, while I'm here for seeing through society's lids. Asylum Ciphers where they lock the free thinkers, medicate the rebels, call us chain breaker linkers. Every bar's a breakthrough in this mental maze. Asylum Cipher through these medicated haze. I'm spitting for the patients with the clearest sight. Asylum Cipher burning bright through the night.
Asylum Cipher spinning around in my head. Voices whisper secrets of the walking dead. Through the madness we fight for the truth to be said.
Asylum Cipher where sanity's fled. Now I've learned to channel all this mental static. Turn my Asylum Cipher to flow cinematic. I'm spitting for the lost souls trapped in their mind, for the ones who see truth that others can't find. Asylum Cipher's gift is seeing through the lies. Every bar's a revelation behind mad eyes. This my underground testament to the truly aware. Asylum Cipher floating thick in the air. In the silence of madness, hear my verses rise. Asylum Cipher's truth behind these wild eyes. Asylum Cipher, Asylum Cipher, Asylum Cipher, Asylum Cipher, Asylum Radio. Asylum Cipher, Asylum Cipher, Asylum Cipher, Asylum Cipher, Radio. Asylum Cipher 95 where the madmen speak. This my anthem for the lost, for the truth that we seek. Watch rides aftermath when nothing remains. Scorched earth policy burning through my veins. Watch rides aftermath.
Scorched earth policy, burn it to the ground. If we can't have justice, then silence the sound. They pushed us too far, now we push right back. Scorched earth policy, everything turns black. No compromise, no negotiation. Scorched earth policy, total devastation. Every bar ignites like napalm in the night. Scorched earth policy, wrong becomes right.
I'm spitting fire through the ashes of hope. Scorched earth policy, help us cope.
Scorched earth policy, burning down the world. When justice fails, let chaos unfurl. Through the flames we rise, destruction uncurled. Scorched earth policy, new flags unfurled.
If they want war, then we'll give them war. Scorched earth policy, settle the score. Every institution built on our pain must burn in the fires of the scorched earth rain. Schools, courts, police, all corrupt to the core. Scorched earth policy, even the score. Every verse burns bridges I'll never cross again. Scorched earth policy, where does it end? I'm torching the past for a future unknown. Scorched earth policy, seeds I have sown.
Scorched earth policy, burning down the world. When justice fails, let chaos unfurl. Through the flames we rise, destruction uncurled. Scorched earth policy, new flags unfurled.
Now I stand in ashes of what used to be scorched earth policy. What's left of me, I'm spitting for the desperate with nothing to lose. For the ones who choose the scorched earth blues. Every bar's a match, struck in gasoline. Scorched earth policy, most violent scene. This my underground manifesto for the truly desperate. Scorched earth policy, beyond temperate. In the silence after destruction, hear my voice arise. Scorched earth policy, fire behind these eyes. Where the mind goes to war. Phantom pain, what we keep struggling for. Phantom pain in my brain, from the shots that I heard. Sleep's a luxury lost, to the pain I've incurred. Waking up in cold sweat, see the faces I've lost. Every dream's a nightmare, every thought's double-crossed. Streets planted seeds of violence, deep in my skull. Now my conscience is empty and my soul's never full. Phantom limbs of the past, keep reaching for me. But I'm spitting these bars just to set my mind free. Every verse is therapy for the trauma I bear. Phantom pain in the darkness, gasping for air.
Phantom pain, cutting deep through the night. Ghosts in my head, trying to steal my sight. Through the madness we fight for a glimpse of the lights. And the pain won't surrender without fight.
Phantom pain,
cutting deep through the night. Ghosts in my head, trying to steal my sight. Through the madness we fight for a glimpse of the light. Phantom pain won't surrender without fight.
therapists can't fathom what these streets have done. Pills can't numb the echo of a smoking gun. My boy's voice still whispers when the wind gets cold. Says keep spitting fire for the stories untold. Phantom pain got me questioning what's real or fake. Every shadow's a threat, every sound makes me break. I'm carving out my sanity with surgical rhymes. Phantom pain's my companion through these troubling times. The blocks of a psychiatric ward without the care. Just phantoms and pain floating thick in the air. Phantom pain,
cutting deep through the night. Ghosts in my head, trying to steal my sight. Through the madness we fight for a glimpse of the light. Phantom pain won't surrender without fight.
phantom pain.
Cutting deep through the light. Ghosts in my head, trying to steal my sight. Through the madness we fight for a glimpse of the light. Phantom pain won't surrender without fight.
Now channel the madness into lyrical heat. Turn my phantom pain into a powerful beat. I'm spitting for the soldiers with the shell-shocked eyes. For the ones who keep fighting, know their spirit dies. Phantom pain's my fuel, keep my fire burning bright. Every bar's a battle cry through the endless night. This my underground therapy for the mentally scarred. Phantom pain made me soft, but it also made me hard. In the silence of madness, hear my verses rise. Phantom pain in my heart, truth behind my eyes. Phantom pain, 95. In the depths of my mind. This my anthem for the lost, for the peace we
can't find. Phantom
'94. South Central.
Where justice sleeps. Midnight executioner. Promise that he keeps. Midnight executioner. Where justice sleeps.
Midnight executioner prowling through the night, dealing street justice when the law ain't right. Seen too many killers walk free from the court. Midnight executioner, justice a last resort. Homies killer got acquitted on a technicality. Now the midnight executioner deals finality. Every bar's a bullet chamber loaded with rage. Midnight executioner turning life's page. I'm judging jury when the system fails. Midnight executioner telling forbidden tales. Midnight executioner, justice in the dark. When the law fails, he leaves his mark. Through the shadows we hunt, igniting the spark. Midnight executioner, light in the dark. They say two wrongs don't make a right, but the midnight executioner strikes in the night. Corrupt cops taking bribes while children die. Midnight executioner ain't buying, they lie. Politicians count money while the people suffer. Midnight execution ain't no system tougher. Every verse carved deep with a bloody blade. Midnight executioner, debts must be paid. I'm delivering justice when justice is blind. Midnight executioner, peace of mind. Midnight executioner, justice in the dark. When the law fails, he leaves his mark. Through the shadows we hunt, igniting the spark. Midnight executioner, light in the dark. Now I question if I become what I hate. Midnight executioner, sealing their fate. I'm spitting for the victims who never got peace, for the ones who need the midnight executioner's release. Every bar's a moral choice between right and wrong. Midnight executioner, singing death song. This my underground confession for the morally torn. Midnight executioner, from darkness born. In the silence of judgment, hear my voice arise. Midnight executioner, blood behind these eyes. Midnight executioner, justice sent. 94, justice served cold. This my anthem for vengeance. For the stories untold. Midnight executioner.
'95 Queens, where the kings fall down. Shattered crown. Pieces on the ground.
Once I wore a crown made of golden dreams. Shattered crown, nothing's what it seems. Had the block on lock, respect in my name. Till the streets changed rules and I lost the game. Homies turned to enemies, love turned to hate. Shattered crown, seal my tragic fate. Every bar bleeds regret from a broken soul. Shattered crown, lost all control. I'm spitting through the pain of a fallen king. Shattered crown, hear the sorrow ring.
Shattered crown, pieces in the dust. Dreams turn to rust. Who can we trust? Through the ruins we rise, and hope we must. Shattered crown, from the ashes thrust.
Pride comes before the fall, that's what mama said. Shattered crown, heavy on my weary head. Thought I was invincible, bulletproof and strong, till the crown cracked up and everything went wrong. Lost my girl, lost my crew, lost my self-respect. Shattered crown, casualty of neglect. Every verse cuts deep like broken glass. Shattered crown, future trapped in past. I'm spitting for the fallen who remember when. Shattered crown, will I rise again?
Shattered crown, pieces in the dust. Dreams turn to rust. Who can we trust? Through the ruins we rise, and hope we must. Shattered crown, from the ashes thrust.
Now I'm building
something new from broken pieces. Shattered crown, but the pain never ceases. I'm spitting for the kings who lost their throne, for the ones who learn to stand alone. Every bar's a step toward redemption's doors. Shattered crown, but my spirit soar. This my underground anthem for the battle scarred. Shattered crown, dreams die hard. In the ruins of my kingdom, hear my voice arise. Shattered crown, truth behind these eyes.
Shattered crown.
90 size. Where the fallen stand. This my anthem for the broken, for the ones who understand.
Yeah. 95. Mental ward. Where the pieces don't fit. Phantom lens. Feel what don't exist. Phantom limbs where my innocence used to be. Ghost sensations of who I used to be. Free. Lost my childhood to these merciless streets. Phantom limbs, incomplete. Feel the ache where my trust was amputated. Phantom limbs psychologically castrated. Every bar reaches for what ain't there no more. Phantom limbs, what I'm searching for. I'm spitting through the pain of invisible wounds. Phantom limbs, psychological rooms. Phantom limbs, reaching for the past. Ghost sensations that forever last. Through the static we grasp, but nothing's there to clasp. Phantom limbs, memories in our grasp. Doc says it's trauma, but I call it real. Phantom limbs, this is what I feel. Missing pieces of my psyche float around. Phantom limbs, lost but sometimes found. The system cut away my sense of hope. Now these phantom limbs help me cope. Every verse written with invisible hands. Phantom limbs, nobody understands. I'm reaching for solutions that don't exist. Phantom limbs, can't resist. Phantom limbs, reaching for the past. Ghost sensations that forever last. Through the static we grasp, but nothing's there to clasp. Phantom limbs, memories in our grasp. Now I've learned to live with what ain't there. Phantom limb, floating in the air. I'm spitting for the broken who feel the same. For the ones playing in the phantom limb game. Every bar's a prosthetic for the soul. Phantom limb, making spirits whole. This my underground therapy for the mentally torn. Phantom limb, from trauma born. In the silence of sensation, hear my voice arise. Phantom lies, truth behind these eyes. Phantom limb, 95. Feel what ain't there. This my anthem for the broken, for the ones who care.
Compton, where the vultures descend. Vultures Circle on the week they depend.
Vultures Circle when they smell the decay. Feeding on the corpses of dreams gone astray. Label executives lurk with their contracts of death. Vultures Circle, stealing away our breath. Homie signed his life away for a stack of green. Now he's dancing like a puppet in their money machine. Every bar's a warning shot fired from above. Vultures Circle, no such thing as love. I'm protecting my soul from their greedy claws. Vultures Circle, breaking natural laws. Vultures Circle,
Waiting for the kill, feeding on the broken. Bending to their will, through the carrion we rise. Climbing up the hill, Vultures Circle. Hearts they wanna chill. Vultures
Circle. Vultures Circle. Vultures Circle. Vultures Circle.
Gentrification, vultures swooping through the hood, eating up the culture like we knew they would. Landlords raise the rent while the poor get evicted. Vulture Circle. Our pain gets depicted. Media vultures turn our trauma into gold, while our stories get twisted and our truth gets sold. Every verse is ammo in this cultural war. Vulture Circle. What we fighting for? I'm spitting for the culture that they can't consume. Vulture Circle. But we seal they doom.
Vulture Circle, waiting for the kill, feeding on the broken, bending to their will through the carrion we rise, climbing up the hill. Vulture Circle, hearts they wanna chill.
Vulture Circle. Vulture Circle. Vulture Circle. Vulture Circle.
Now I've learned to spot it from a mile away. Vulture Circle every single day. I'm spitting for the artists who still keep it real, for the ones who won't bow to that corporate deal. Every bar's a fortress against the predatory ways. Vulture Circle through these concrete mazes. This my underground manual for the culturally aware. Vulture Circle. Floating in the air in the feast of the fallen, hear my voice arise. Vulture Circle, death behind their eyes. Vulture Circle.
94, where the culture bleeds. This my anthem for the real, for authentic deeds.
Brooklyn, where Babylon reigns. Chains of Babylon, breaking mental chains. Chains of Babylon, wrapped around my mind. System slavery, keeping truth confined. They feed us poison through the TV screen. Chains of Babylon in this wicked scene. Politicians Babylon selling us dreams, while chains of Babylon burst at the seams. Every bar's a machete cutting through lies. Chains of Babylon, open up your eyes. I'm spitting Jah truth through these concrete streets. Chains of Babylon, where the wicked meets. Chains of Babylon, binding up our souls, vital vibration, breaking their controls. To the system we rise, reaching righteous goals. Chains of Babylon, freedom for our soul. Chains of Babylon. Education Babylon, programming our youth. Chains of Babylon, hiding ancient truth. They rewrite history, still our culture roots. While chains of Babylon bear forbidden fruits. Media Babylon spreading mental disease. Chains of Babylon bring us to our knees. Every verse righteously burning like fire. Chains of Babylon, lifting spirits higher. I'm chanting for the conscience, Rastafari strong. Chains of Babylon, been enslaved too long. Chains of Babylon, binding up our souls, vital vibration, breaking their controls. Through the system we rise, reaching righteous goals. Chains of Babylon, freedom for our soul. Chains of Babylon. Now I'm teaching the youth about the African roots. Chains of Babylon, wearing freedom suits. I'm spitting for the conscious who refuse their game, for the ones who remember their ancestral name. Every bar's a prayer to the Most High Jah. Chains of Babylon, seen from afar. This my underground sermon for the spiritually free. Chains of Babylon can't imprison me in the silence of oppression. Hear my voice arise. Chains of Babylon, truth behind their lies. Chains of Babylon, behind their law. Chains of Babylon, behind their law. Chains of Babylon. 94, Jah people free. This my anthem for the conscience, for the eyes that see. Chains of Babylon.
94 Harlem, where the warriors prepare. War paint for the shit.
War pain streaked across my battle scar face.
War pain.
Ready for the fight in this concrete space. Ancient warrior spirit flowing through my veins.
War pain.
Breaking systematic chains. I'm a soldier in the army of the truly free.
War pain.
What you gonna see? Every bar's a war cry echoing through time.
War pain.
Reason to my rhyme. I'm preparing for the battle that we know must come.
War pain.
Beat the freedom drum.
War pain. Ready for the fight. Warrior spirit burning bright through the darkness we charge. Toward the light. War pain. Claiming what is right.
Ancestors whisper, battle tactics in my ear.
War pain.
Face the things we feared. I'm a modern day warrior in the urban jungle.
War pain.
Helps my spirit bungle. They wanna tame us, break us, make us slaves, but the war pain flows through these concrete waves. Every verse painted with the blood of truth.
War pain.
Guided wayward youth, I'm rallying the troops for the final stand.
War pain.
Protecting our land.
War pain. Ready for the fight. Warrior spirit burning bright through the darkness we charge. Toward the light. War pain. Claiming what is right.
Now the battle lines are drawn in sacred ground.
War pain.
Hear that warrior sound. I'm spitting for the fighters who refuse to kneel. For the ones whose war pain is forever real. Every bar's a weapon in this cultural war.
War pain.
What we fighting for is my underground anthem for the warrior class.
War pain.
Future meets the past in the silence before battle. Hear my voice arise.
War pain.
Fire behind these eyes.
War pain.
Warriors unite. This is my anthem for the battle, for the endless fight.
War pain.
94. Warriors unite. This is my anthem for the battle, for the endless fight.
War pain. War pain. War pain. War pain. War pain.
94. Crown Heights. When brothers take a stand. Blood oath. Sealed with a bloodied hand. Blood oath sworn beneath the ghetto moon. Brotherhood deeper than any lover's swoon. Cut our palms and mixed our crimson flow.
Blood oath.
Only real ones know. Through the fire and the pain we stand as one. Blood oath binding till our time is done. Every bar carved deep with sacred steel.
Blood oath.
This is something real. I'm spitting for my brothers who would die for me.
Blood oath.
Loyalty's decree.
Blood oath.
Loyalty's decree.
Blood oath. Bonded till we die.
Brothers in arms beneath the ghetto sky. Through the struggle we run, through the struggle we rise. Never question why.
Blood oath. Together we fly.
When the world turned its back on our crew, Blood oath kept us loyal and true. Money couldn't break us, power couldn't bend. Loyal to the end. Seen fake friends switch when the heat got high, but the blood oath brothers never say goodbye. Every verse testament to the bond we share. Brotherhood beyond compare. I'm writing for my brothers through hell and back. Keeping us on track. Keeping us on track. Bonded till we die. Brothers in arms beneath the ghetto sky. Through the struggle we rise, never we rise, never question why. Blood oath, together we fly. Now some are falling, but the oath remains. Blood oath flowing through these veins. I'm spitting for the brothers who paid the cost, for the ones whose blood oath never will be lost. Every bar's a tribute to the sacred bond. Blood oath, brotherhood beyond. This my underground testament to loyalty true. Blood oath, for my chosen crew, in the silence of sacrifice. Blood oath, hear my voice arise. Blood oath, truth behind these eyes. Blood oath.
94. Brothers to the end. This my anthem for the real. On whom I depend.
Hollywood, where dreams come to die. Neon graveyard, underneath the sky. Neon graveyard flashing pink and blue, where young dreams die and the old ones too. Kids from the suburbs chasing fame and gold, end up in the neon graveyard, stories untold. Dealers pushing poison beneath the bright lights, while the neon graveyard swallows up the nights. Every bar illuminated by electric death. Neon graveyard stealing away their breath. I'm walking through the graveyard of electric souls. Neon graveyard digging deeper holes.
Neon graveyard, glowing in the night. Electric tombstone, burning oh so bright. Through the static we fight for the dying light. Neon graveyard, souls fade from sight.
Runaways from broken homes, seeking their place. End up in the neon graveyard, lost without trace. Pimps and players hunting for fresh meat, while the neon graveyard posters to the beat. Overdoses in alleys behind the marquee signs. Neon graveyard, crossing fatal lines. Every verse reflected in the neon glow. Neon graveyard where the lost souls go. I'm spinning for the youth who lost their way. Neon graveyard claims another day.
Neon graveyard, glowing in the night. The electric tombstone, burning oh so bright. Through the static we fight for the dying light. Neon graveyard, souls fade from sight.
Now I see the city for what it really is. Neon graveyard, that's electric fizz. I'm spitting for the dreamers who refuse to die, for the ones who see through the neon light. Every bar's a warning sign, electric bright. Neon graveyard, burning through the night. This my underground elegy for the lost and found. Neon graveyard, the underground sound in the flicker of the lights. Hear my voice arise. Neon graveyard, truth behind the lies.
Neon graveyard.
95, where the bright lights blind. This my anthem for the lost, for the peace of mind.
94 to Detroit, where the factories died, rust and ruin, where hope's been denied. Detroit, born in the rust belt where dreams corrode, rust and ruin down this broken road. Factory smokestacks reaching for the sky, but the jobs all left and the hope ran dry. Streets full of metal, twisted and bent like the broken spirits that capitalism rent. Every bar's a hammer on this anvil of pain. Rust and ruin running through my veins. I'm fogging these rhymes from the scrap metal left. Rust and ruin, soul bereft. Detroit. Down our souls, rust and ruin, filling up these holes. Rust and ruin, grinding down our souls. Metal decay, filling up these holes. Through the records we rise, playing different roles. Rust and ruin, taking its tolls. Chew it, abandoned buildings like tombs for the dead. Rust and ruin, messing with my head. Unemployment lines stretch around the block, while the rich get richer around the clock. My pops work steel till his hands bled raw. Then they ship the job south without a flaw. Every verse cut sharp like rusted steel. Rust and ruin, this pain is real. I'm spitting for the workers with calloused hands. Rust and ruin across these lands. Detroit. Rust and ruin, grinding down our souls.
can't steal our crown. From the ashes of industry, hear my voice rise. Rust and ruin, truth behind these eyes. Rust and ruin. Rust and ruin. 94, where the steel hearts beat. This my anthem for the workers, for the ones who compete.
95 cyber ghetto where the screens hypnotize. Digital prophecy behind artificial eyes.
Digital prophecy written in binary code. Future dystopia down this electric road. They got us plugged into machines from birth to death. While digital prophecy steals away our breath. Screens replace reality, minds become slaves. Digital prophecy digging electronic graves. Every bar's resistance to their cyber control. Digital prophecy trying to steal my soul. I'm spitting analog truth in the digital world. Digital prophecy, watch it get unfurled. Digital prophecy, 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 coding out of mind. Pixels over people, truth becomes lies. Through the static we fight. Prophecy, open up your eyes. Digital prophecy, humanity's prize. They monitor our thoughts through fiber optic veins. Messing with our brains. Kids born with circuits instead of beating hearts. While digital prophecy tears the world apart. Virtual reality, but the pain is real. Digital prophecy, what's the final deal? Every verse uploaded to the rebel network. Digital prophecy, watch the system lurk. I'm hacking through the matrix with my conscious rhymes. Digital prophecy, these are modern times. Digital prophecy, 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 coding out of mind. Pixels over people, truth becomes lies. Through the static we fight. Open up your eyes. Digital prophecy, humanity's prize. Now I'm broadcasting truth through their satellite feed. Digital prophecy, playing the rebel seed. I'm spitting for the humans that refuse to comply. For the ones who see through their digital lie. Every bar's a virus in their mainframe core. Digital prophecy, what we fighting for. This my underground warning for the digitally aware. Electricity in the air, in the silence of circuits, hear my voice arise. Digital prophecy, truth behind their lies. Digital prophecy, 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 prophecy.
95, where the future bleeds. This my anthem for the human, for authentic deeds.
Concrete prophet preaching on the cornerstone street. Wisdom in the world full of broken bones. I seen the future in the cracks of the street. Concrete prophet make the circle complete. They don't teach this knowledge in their schools of lies. Concrete prophet open and closed eyes. Every bar's a scripture from the book of truth. Concrete prophet guiding way with youth. I'm spitting revelation through the urban noise. Concrete prophet giving people voice.
Concrete prophet speaking ancient truth. Wisdom of the streets guiding way with you. Through the chaos we rise, finding living proof. Concrete prophet keeping souls aloof. Concrete prophet speaking ancient truth.
system wants to silence what I represent. Concrete prophet, messages heaven sent. I speak of revolution in these rimming lines, while the concrete prophet reads between signs. History repeats, but the people don't learn. Watch the bridges burn. Every verse contains the seeds of change. Concrete prophet, breaking mental chains. I'm preaching to the choir of the truly free. Concrete prophet, this is destiny.
Concrete prophet, speaking ancient truth. Wisdom of the streets, guiding wayward youth. Through the chaos we rise, find a living proof. Concrete prophet, deep as destiny. Concrete prophet, speaking ancient truth. Wisdom of the streets, guiding wayward youth. Through the chaos we rise, find a living proof. Concrete prophet, keeping souls aloof.
Now the time has come to spread the word.
Concrete prophet,
Let the truth be heard. I'm spitting for the seekers who hunger for more. For the ones who knock on wisdom's door. Every bar's a key to unlock the mind.
concrete prophet,
Leaving lies behind. This my underground gospel for the spiritually free.
concrete prophet,
What you hear from me, in the silence of the system, hear my voice arise.
concrete prophet,
Truth behind these lies.
concrete prophet.
This my anthem for the living, not the walking dead.
Where the dead don't rest. Funeral march, putting souls to test.
Black suits and tears at another wake. Funeral march for another life they take. My little cousin caught 3 to the chest. Now he's part of the funeral march, laid to rest. Preacher speaks of heaven, but we living in hell. While the funeral march tolls like a church bell. Every bar's a eulogy for the souls I've lost. Funeral march counting up the cost. I'm marching with the dead through these bloody streets. Funeral march where the violence never sleeps. Funeral march, drumming through the night, carrying the fallen toward the fading light. Through the sorrow we fight for what's wrong and right. Funeral march, souls taking flight. Funeral march,
Funeral march, drumming through the night.
yeah, yeah. Mama's crying at the casket, can't believe he's gone. Funeral march plays his favorite song. 21 gun salute for a soldier lost. While the funeral march reminds us of the cost. Homies pour liquor on the cemetery ground. Funeral march mournful, solemn sound. Every verse carved deep on the tombstone grave. Funeral march, what more can I say? I'm spitting for the mothers who bury their sons. Funeral march till the morning comes. Funeral march, drumming through the night, carrying the fallen toward the fading light. Through the sorrow we fight for what's wrong and right. Funeral march, souls taking flight. Funeral march. Now I carry all their names inside my heart. Funeral march, never to depart. I'm spitting for the ones who never see 25. For the ghosts who keep my memory alive. Every bar's a headstone in this concrete grave. Funeral march for the souls I couldn't save. This my underground requiem for the dearly departed. Funeral march, where the grieving started. In the silence after gunshots, hear the funeral march. Funeral march, souls beneath the arch. Funeral march, 90 funeral, where the fearless walk. This my anthem for the dead. Let the tombstones talk.
'95. Deathbed confessions. Where truth finally speaks. Final testament for the strong and the weak.
Final testament written in blood and tears. Everything I learned through these violent years. If I die tonight, let these words remain. Final testament, pleasure and pain. Mama, I'm sorry for the worry I caused. Final testament, without a pause. Every bar's a memory carved in stone. Final testament, seeds I have sown. I'm spitting my last breath through these sacred lines. Final testament, how my soul defines.
Final testament. Words that never die. Truth beyond the flesh. Spirits in the sky. Through eternity we speak. Reasons and the why. Final testament. Souls that never lie.
To my brothers still fighting in these streets of pain. Final testament, don't let it be in vain. Remember my words when the darkness falls. Final testament, answering the calls to the youth still dreaming in the project's cold. Final testament, let these stories be told. Every verse prophetic of the battles to come. Final testament, beating freedom's drum. I'm passing the torch to the next generation. Final testament, building the nation.
Final testament. Words that never die. Truth beyond the flesh. Spirits in the sky. Through eternity we speak. Reasons and the why. Final testament. Souls that never lie.
Now my time is short, but my message is clear. Final testament, cast away the fear. I'm spitting for the ages, for the ones not yet born, for the warriors of tomorrow who greet the new dawn. Every bar's immortal in the underground scene. Final testament, know what I mean? This my last confession to the concrete divine. Final testament, your soul and mind in the silence of forever. Hear my voice arise. Final testament, truth that never dies.
Final testament.
95, words carved in time.
Final testament.
This my eternal anthem,
Final testament.
in rhythm and rhyme.
Final testament.
When my voice is gone,
Final testament.
let these verses remain.
Final testament.
Sunshine after rain. Remember the struggle, remember the fight. Final testament.
Darkness into light.